Pipestone Capital Corp. Navigating licensing and permit costs for cannabis farming in Canada. A comprehensive breakdown. Introduction. The cannabis industry in Canada has experienced significant growth and transformation since its legalization for recreational use in 2018. As the market continues to expand, prospective cannabis cultivators must navigate a complex web of regulations and requirements to obtain and renew licenses and permits for legal cultivation. This article, presented by Pipestone Capital Corp., aims to provide a detailed breakdown of the costs associated with licensing and permitting for cannabis farming in Canada. Understanding the regulatory landscape. Legal cannabis cultivation in Canada is subject to strict federal and provincial regulations. The licensing process involves multiple layers of scrutiny to ensure compliance with safety, security, and environmental standards. Key regulatory bodies include Health Canada and the Cannabis Act, which outline the various licenses and permits required for cultivating cannabis. Types of licenses and permits. Cultivation license. This is the core license required for growing cannabis plants. It is further categorized into standard cultivation, micro-cultivation, small-scale cultivation, and nursery cultivation, plant propagation. Each category has specific eligibility criteria and associated costs. Processing license. For those planning to process harvested cannabis into various products, such as oils, edibles, or concentrates, a processing license is necessary. This category is also divided into standard and micro-processing licenses. Sales license. If the intention is to sell cannabis products directly to consumers or through distribution channels, a sales license is needed. This type of license involves additional costs and compliance requirements. Research license. Research licenses are obtained for conducting studies related to cannabis cultivation, production, or its health effects. These licenses are typically pursued by academic institutions or research organizations. Breakdown of costs. Application fees. Prospective cannabis cultivators must pay non-refundable application fees, which vary based on the type of license being sought. These fees cover the initial evaluation of the application. Security clearances. Individuals associated with the cannabis cultivation, including key personnel and directors, need to undergo background checks. The cost of security clearances is an additional expense. Facility costs. Meeting the stringent security and quality standards required for cannabis cultivation necessitates investment in secure facilities, equipment, and technology. Compliance costs. Regular inspections, audits, and ongoing compliance efforts are essential to maintain the license. These costs include quality control, tracking systems, and record-keeping procedures. Renewal fees. Licenses are not perpetual. They need to be renewed periodically. Renewal fees are applicable and are typically lower than the initial application fees. Conclusion. Navigating the licensing and permitting process for cannabis cultivation in Canada requires a clear understanding of the regulatory framework and associated costs. As the cannabis industry continues to evolve, it's essential for prospective cultivators to carefully budget for both initial application expenses and ongoing compliance costs. By partnering with organizations like Pipestone Capital Corp., entrepreneurs can explore funding options to support their cannabis farming endeavors. For more information on business funding, visit www.pipestonecapital.com and embark on your journey in the burgeoning Canadian cannabis sector. Thanks for watching.